Welcome back to part 25 of How to Cope with Cancer by Infinite Motive. Today's topic is the red devil. Hopefully you don't know what red devil is, and hopefully you never have to find out. But if you are in a situation coping with cancer, you will know red devil as idarubicin or doxorubicin. In my case, it was idarubicin because that's what's used typically to fight acute myeloid leukemia. Doxorubicin will treat various other cancers, breast cancer being one of the main ones that I'm aware of. You can only receive red devil twice in your entire life, and that's due to the toxicity and how intense it is on your organs and how that could damage them over time, and any further use you wouldn't be able to survive it. So in my case, I maxed out my 2 uses of it, and the reason it's called the red devil is not just the intense side effects that come from it. It will be a red bag. The color of the substance itself is red, and that's where the name red devil comes from. Like I said, you can only have this 2 times in your life. After this, you're going to want to have yearly checkups of EKGs and echocardiograms to check on your heart's refraction rate. 2 years after my last dose of it, I had an echo and an EKG that showed below normal refraction rate of my heart, and I had an MRI that was ordered to confirm this, and upon having that, I found out that I have congestive heart failure. In my case, luckily enough, it was caught early on. I was put on medications, and although I might be on medication for life, depending on how things go, it was caught early on, and I was luckily able to turn things around. With younger patients, there tends to be less side effects. You might not even realize that you're having these issues, and that's why it's important to have a yearly checkup of an echo and an EKG, just to be sure and not have to worry about anything lurking in the background that could be harming your heart. Or I would suggest having all kinds of scans for any kind of organs that are going to be affected by the chemotherapies that your doctors put you on. You should, at least for 5 years, be pretty on top of checking on all of these to make sure that the damage hasn't extended beyond what they knew during treatment. That is part 25, the red devil. Hopefully you guys never have to experience it, but if you do, now you know about it, you know the dangers of it and what to look out for. Go ahead and give us a follow on infinite.motive on Instagram, Infinite Motive Official on YouTube. Give us a like, a share, a follow, comment. Tell us about your story of dealing with the red devil or any other kind of chemotherapy that you'd like to speak on. Other than that, I'll see you guys for the next part. Thanks a lot.